Through the workflow, maybe give us a real life example of when a customer comes into support, how they come into support and how you manage that workflow in Jira.
Alright, so a good life example, as you can see here, a ticket is created. When the ticket is created, it's created by email. And then we're waiting for triage. So when a customer sends a support ticket to support_us, it goes in waiting for triage. What does that mean? It means that our technician, one of these handsome technicians here, Zach, Tom, Anil, Zach, and Sam. One of those four guys, and possibly myself as well, depending on the guy's workloads, they pick up the ticket that's sitting in the queue. It is now waiting for triage. Triage means obviously waiting for someone to pick it up and do a bit of assessment on it. We now have SLA, so on pink it means an SLA. We're waiting for something to happen. I now put an SLA on our team within 8 hours. Got to put something on it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously 8 hours from a customer's point of view is a very long time to wait for it.
Stopwatch starts when it enters that state.
Yes, so the stopwatch starts, so we get a ticket created at 9 AM. Stopwatch starts then. We start that waiting for triage. It starts ticking over, the time starts ticking over until someone picks it up. They then pick up their call and then they click on this button here, ready for support. In order to do that, to go from that step to step, they click on this button here, email. So they click on this email, which brings up this dialogue here.
We're not going to Outlook.
Not going to Outlook. No, Outlook, we're completely away from Outlook.
This is an add-in in Jira that was added by Cody Killen in the United States. Thank you, Cody.
Right. Thank you very much, Cody.
So we can now send communications to customers from within Jira.
That's right. So now we look at this.
What's the advantage of that?
The advantage of that is we're keeping all our communications within Jira. Everything is in Jira. Our team now sends out this first response. They select the reporter. The reporter is now the customer. The customer is now here. We put in there blank template there. Click on preview. Done. You can see what it looks like. Click on send. Very simple. The same process is over and over again that we're responding to our customers. The customer now has a CET ticket reference number.
Right.
Straight away.
And if they reply to that,
their reply goes directly into this ticket straight away.
it doesn't go into an Outlook inbox. It goes directly into Jira.
Directly into Jira. So we're not double handling comments. So there's no double handling of comments. They don't have to cut and paste.
Fantastic.
Put it into Jira. That's already done by itself. Now, we go into the other screen now. So it's still waiting for triage. Now what else do? They assign the account. They make sure the account is there and they see if there's any similar tickets based on our workflow. Let's just say that, and now they click on ready for support. And now as you can look at this workflow here, ready for support, now goes to the next step, which is with support.
Right. Stopwatch starts again.
Starts again.
On the with support.
Now this is the important part for us as a group. With support means how are we doing from open to resolution. That is what with support is. How long has this ticket been with us? That is what with support means.
Doesn't include weekends.
No weekends.
It's only working hours.
Working hours.
And you can configure these rules for each P1,
Already
P2.
configured it. P1s have a different SLA on them. You can say that they need to be resolved within 4 hours, 8 hours.
So the rules are configurable. And they pause during
weekends.
outside of working hours.
So the normal hours is 8 to 5, so Monday to Friday. So with support, it's now with us. Now it's with us, with our team, the Australian CET team, paying for now, to actually address it. So now we have a new clock starting for how long are you going to close this ticket. That's now ticking over. Now when it's with us with support, we may need assistance from your team. So we go...
Or from a product and platform, or from an external provider, or some other team that you're not measuring.
No.
So it can't, so you've passed along that case to me.
Yep.
It's now, and in the workflow you would select from a drop down that it's with other team.
With other team.
Okay, good.
But should the SLA stop with resolution? I think not, because it's an internal process.
Internal.
So the SLA resolution doesn't stop.
Okay.
Because I'm forwarding the ticket to you, guess what? It's still with us.